11th. It is the 11 Experience's 4th birthday today, technically in a couple hours. And I've really been in it the last few days. I think we all have been. I've been really, really triggered and a lot of PTSD response. I am queer. I am a born woman. I'm a witch. I'm gender fluid. I definitely, in the gender fluid thing, identify in like much more in the little trans kind of situation. I've lost my medication in regards to things happening in the last few years. And I had this dream last night about Marvel, in the Marvel universe. If you don't know, I believe that Marvel and the Marvel universe, specifically Iron Man to Endgame, and I very much include Loki in this, is a transmission to help us understand our current reality in the context of the multiverse, to help us understand energy and multi-dimensions in a way that we can collectively get behind, kind of like a framework to discuss and communicate. And so I had a dream last night. We're going to do a quick, short little energy read today. And we're doing it to celebrate 11/11's birthday, and also including, if you're getting this on the email, there we go. 1, 2. If you're getting this on the email, this little energy update is my gift to you, and also that 11/11 is on sale today, and there will be another sale coming out tomorrow. And in my dream last night, we had an election, and Red Skull won. In my dream last night, we had an election, and Hydra won as a political party, which we all understand the metaphor that Hydra is, right? In our own universe. Yeah? Great. I thought so. Yeah, and then I woke up, because where I woke up to was right at this part of, and the part in Infinity, when Doctor Strange is doing his thing, they're on the other planet, and says to Tony, like, you know, is there any way that, like, we make this or whatever? And he says, just one. He says, just one. And then we have we have everything going away, right? And kind of this, like, chaos energy. And then in Endgame, when he does this, when Tony goes to do some shit, and he goes, wait for it, to Tony. In my dream last night, after Hydra winning the election in my dream, then I was in this experience with, everybody else first name, but like Doctor Strange feels like anyway. Doctor Strange goes, is what I woke up to. And it brought me to this place where, like, as somebody who does spiritual work, as somebody who's been very much, like, outside of this, like, crazy Matrix games, the reality show that we're watching right now, that I've been really disconnected and out of it for a long time. But then when it comes something to, like, this election, that, like, of course you play with the game, right? And previous to that, I very much was from the place of humanity of, like, no, like, we are on, like, the highest timeline. Like, we are on the place where, like, I have faith in humanity. I have faith in us coming together. I have faith in beautiful things happening. And then last week happened, and it, like, the faith, and I very much went into a place of, like, major despair and grief and, like, feeling very triggered. I have felt very triggered. And waking up today after my long with Steven telling me to wait a second, like, I still am at this place of, like, having humanity. And one of the conversations I think is really important to have here that we've been having for a while is this, like, very interesting, like, 5D, 3D split. Like, when is it coming? And it was kind of taken and rebranded as the rapture, as this idea that, like, a 5D split's gonna happen. We're gonna split off to an entirely different planet, and there'll be 2 people in 2 different ways. But we'll be over here in this, like, happy, nice one. And that's never how it works. Like, you don't get to just escape. And I had this moment of realization as I was doing spiritual work that, like, oh, this is the 5D, 3D split that's been spoken about. 5D and 3D are actually terms used, they're English terms used to pull from, like, understanding of what was happening following several native prophecies and several indigenous prophecies. And that was that there would be a splitting of people into 2 different worlds, into 2 places. And I think that's where we're standing right now. right? Is we're on this, like, burn some shit to the fucking ground and coming through the ashes, but the burning part is, I think, where we're really at right now. And that we have seeds of new things coming. I mean, we're also in that. That is also currently what's happening. Those who want a good life should collect good people. It is an interesting thing for me to have so many men in my space suddenly. I have worked primarily with women for a very long time, and then in the last 2 months got really called to step up and work with men. And then in this last week, my feeling has been, why the fuck would I want to? Why would I want to? And the work that I help people do is come into themselves and into their own self-actualization and into their, like, authenticity and who they are and what they want and how they want to live enough to be able to live that actually and live it actionably out in the world. And there's a major part of me that's like, God, we need men doing that right now more than we ever fucking have. And so maybe I do want to stay. But then someone comes in here and says, hey, baby, to me is the first thing to say. And it makes me want to say, fuck off. I don't know you. I'm not your baby. And you haven't paid me. So I don't know. That's where So other cards we got, if you are here, Hell Train, because that's pretty fucking obvious. Tag your it, and then if you are a man here right now, like, it is your turn to step up and, like, participate in collective conversation and participate in your own healing and healing outward if you are not yet. Why? Because what the fucking else are you going to do with your time here? You came here to help turn on the lights. For anybody watching this thing, because you may be getting in my email, in the email hive, we've had people show up in a space that is like, hey, you're a new demographic than what I've been working with for so long. But you came to turn on the lights. When I said I wanted to do this work out in the world and when I was going to show up out in the world, one of the agreements I made with Source was, if I'm going to do this, bring me other lighthouses who are going to affect change and make a change in the world. Bring me other people who are going to make a positive change in the world. And let those ripples matter. And so if you are here, how you are feeling in your life, the joy you are embodying, the connection that you are having with yourself and how you are managing now and managing how you show up in the world matters and has a great impact. Carefree timelessness, believe nothing that you hear on only half of what you see. Like I said, like, I think when you step out of the reality show that is happening and back into our day-to-day life, it's like, whoo, okay, like, coming back here and coming back to neutral, and there's gonna be so much change in the next fucking 6 months that, like, is gonna be more than our systems can even comprehend, that we have to just matter to, like, come back to the neutral, back to grounding. Cool. That's our reading. Should we do a quick tapping? I'm going to do a quick tapping. There's a message that's hidden. Were you being a rude? If you have never tapped with me, it is very easy. All you do is follow along, do what I do, say what I say. This has been an intense fucking week. No matter where I stand on anything, this has been an intense fucking week. And it's been dysregulating. And I personally have been very dissociating. And even though I feel this way, anxious, paranoid, overwhelmed, grief, despair, hopelessness, shame, maybe, even though I feel this way, I love myself unconditionally. I accept myself deep and completely. And I forgive myself relentlessly for being human. Shake it out. Coming in on the top of the head. Whatever is happening external to me, the only true power I have is coming back internally and getting clear on how I respond to things. I take full accountability and responsibility for my own well-being. I am open to the idea of loving myself. I am open to the idea of taking care of myself. I am open to the idea of cutting out things that have previously been okay, that I am no longer willing to accept or deem normal. That seems right. In this moment, I am safe. In this moment right now, I'm with myself. I'm checking in with myself. And as it is 11:11, I'm going to get really fucking clear on how I want to feel. I'm getting really clear on how I want to feel. I want to feel. Keep going. I want to feel connected. I want to feel loved. I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel seen. I want to feel fucking calm. Just one day in my life. I want to feel like not everything is my responsibility to carry. Okay, so let's find the positive of that. I want to put things down. The carrying is less heavy. That's still kind of hard to find. I am open, here it comes, to more collaborating and taking accountability for being. I am choosing to be open to more connecting and collaborating. I love myself. I accept myself. I'm open to a new way of being. Things are so crazy right now. Total chaos also means limitless possibility. Chaos also means infinite possibility. I love myself unconditionally. I am open to acting in alignment and making choices that support how I feel, how I want to be living. Doesn't matter that this big system reality game is burning down around me. I take for my own well-being. Going back in the body. Thank you for playing with me. If you are wanting to get clear, if you ask the question, is this my anxiety or my intuition? I have the medicine. It's called the 11:11 experience. It is 6 weeks. It is transformed. It is very bite-sizable and easy. It is all virtual, and it is a game. This is not your regular course. But if you want to know what is my versus what is my intuition, this is the game and experience to teach it to you. If you're like, I'm so sick of hyper fucking vigilance and feeling everybody else's shit all the time, this is the medicine for you. If you are healing from narcissistic abuse in whatever format that it is, whether it's a parent or in a relationship or in the system that's happening around us, 11:11 experience is the game and medicine for the kid inside of you who deserve to know what their intuition is and deserves love and connection and play. And it is its 4th birthday today. The 11:11 is definitely a day. So thank you for playing with me. It is on super sale. So if you want to go and get it today, there will also be a special one tomorrow, because tomorrow's my birthday. I turn 37 years tomorrow. And I love you. And if you're here, thank you for being someone who comes to play with me. Comments down below. From. Okay. Bye. Oh, hi from Greece. My grandmother is. I do not share her blood. She came in after I was born, but born and raised in Athens. Okay. Love you. Bye. How do I get out?